Hey guys, I'm at the Museum of Childhood in Edinburgh today to show you something really interesting. My name's Arthur and this is my rolling vlog. So the exhibit I'm going to show you guys today is something called It's Alive, and the purpose of this exhibition is to showcase automata from the last 2 centuries. So let's have a little look and see what we can see. So this is called Four-Finger Figure, and it's from the late 1800s. It was made in Paris. So these things here, I'm just moving. You have to be really gentle here. I think it's quite impressive. Although it's quite simple to your eye, and when it was made, it was, an art, a marvel, something which would excite people. Let's see what we can see further on in the exhibition. These are known as the Three Graces, and it says here that they were named after the Greek goddesses of splendor, mirth, and good cheer, and they were said to have bring fun and frailty to their baskets of ripe fruit and little surprises. So as you see in here, that's what they're holding in their baskets. It was made in 1890 by Lambert in Paris. Creepy. It's the stuff of nightmares. So this is called the Drinking Bear. So it's described as, this fluffy fellow has a magic bottle filled with a never-ending real liquid. It was made in the 1950s by Roulet and Decamp. And now this is another one that you can interact with. So this is how it worked. As you can see, there's no liquid in this one now, but when it was made, it would have. I can't stop watching it. It's mesmerizing. This work here was created by an artist called Robert Powell. Robert Powell's work is known by people for being fantastically encyclopedic and surreal, and it's layered with cultural and historical references. And the artist graduated in 2011, so he's quite a new artist, and he went to the Edinburgh College of Art, and ever since graduating he's had exhibits here in Scotland, but also in Canada and Japan. So this piece of work is known as Pneuma, the mechanical egg. It's basically a series of etchings that explores the history, mythology, and ideas which are connected to automata. So you see here, loads of creepy looking faces. The scenes in each one are pretty similar. I just find this artwork fascinating. I'm not an art connoisseur by any means, so I don't know how it's meant to show how these are all connected to automata, but I like it. It's nice. Oh my goodness. It's creepy. Have they designed this exhibition specifically to creep people out? Hey, look what I've found. see what this does. Well, that was disappointing. Let's carry on. So this is probably one of the most recent exhibits here in the museum. Well, say the museum, I mean this exhibition. And it's called How to Swim. And it's another one of these interactive ones, by the way. This is balanced on his bar, and the swimmer demonstrates his technique. And it was made in 2006 by a guy named Paul Spencer and Matt Smith. And it's called, quite appropriately, How to Swim. Although, I don't look like that when I swim. So we'll leave the It's Alive exhibition and move on to the other exhibits they've got here at the Museum of Childhood. And the exhibition I'm in now is something that a fellow content creator, who happens to be my favourite, Justin Scard, he would like this exhibit. So let's see what we've got to see here. And it's various different trains. Now all these trains here, there's more up here, was created in the early 1800s to the mid-90s. Well, this is quite interesting. The models are just impressive. The attention to detail here is what I like. And they've even got a setup here. Now, it's not working, but you can see how impressive it was. And they've got another platform waiting. And it's not just a scenery set up for in and around a train station, but they've got it out in the country as well. And this layout that you're looking at right now is a Hornby O'Gage layout, and it was from the 1930s, so you can forgive it for not working. I've moved down to another level, and let's see what this floor has to offer. I don't like the look of this, guys. I'll kill you. Get out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Quick. Oh, phew. I'm not going on there again. So this farm setup they've got over here was from the 1910s to the 1950s. And they've got various kind of animals set up in various different pens. You've got the farmhouse. You've got an old tractor over there. You've got the barn with the sheep in it. And you've got a park over there. Trees in the background. I had a really great time at the Museum of Childhood. I certainly learned a lot. But for now, it's time for me to roll on to my next adventure.